Hello and welcome to Mad Al Goes Racing, and today we're carrying on with our prototype C Transworld Cup in Project Cars 2. And today we are at the track that is not Suzuka, it's Sakitto. Just happens to be in Japan and looks very similar. And it's got the Ferris wheel and everything on it. Light cloud, 8 o'clock in the evening. It'll probably be a bit dark. Even a lot dark.
Okay, buddy, you know the drill. Let's get some heat into these tyres.
I'm trying to. Always run that over the dirt a little bit on the apex to make it a little bit less of a pain. And around here you will practically always be drifting out there and then through to what would be Degner's 1 and 2, named after an East German by the name of Ernst Degner, who rode for the East German MZ factory, and at the end of 1961 defected from East Germany when returning home from the Swedish Grand Prix, and ended up going to work for Suzuki. And he, as well as being a factory rider for MZ, was also an engineer. And the significance of him going to work for Suzuki, he actually designed and developed their 50cc and 125 engines for 1962, and the reason it's significant is because MZ were the factory who had perfected, with the help of a gentleman by the name of Walter Caden, the 2-stroke expansion chamber, which gave them a monumental advantage over everybody else, especially the 4-strokes. And Degner, in fact, ended up developing these over the winter of 1961-62, raced the 50 in 62 and won the world title. And I think he probably would have won a couple more, apart from the fact that he actually had a really horrendous accident and ended up with massive burns in 63. But the reason those corners are called the Degners is simply that at the inaugural at the inaugural race at Suzuka, he actually crashed on turn 8, I think it was, which was then a very long single bend, and they named them after him as the first person to crash at Suzuka. Strange but true. He had a strange life because, like I said, he got quite badly injured when he fell off. I think it was actually at Suzuka, and his fuel tank ruptured, smothered him in fuel and caught a light. Ended up having to have lots of grafts and everything to clean him up. But, he actually died at the age of 51, I think it was. All as everything with his life, there was all sorts of rumours that he'd been taken out by the East German Secret Service and all sorts of crap. I think actually they just said he died of a heart attack, which is fair enough, but the race meeting he was at when he defected was the Swedish Grand Prix, and he was actually in a position to win the world title, I think, if he finished in the top 6. And his bike broke down quite early in the race, and MZ were absolutely convinced that he'd done something to the bike to make it break down, and they ended up, they went to court, they did all sorts of crap, which was slightly strange, but it was all rejected. The fact of the matter is he didn't win the title because for the final race of the year, which was in Argentina, MZ obviously weren't going to give him a bike when he bloody defected, so he went and managed to sort something out with a gentleman by the name of Dr. Joe Ehrlich, who ran a team called EMC, which is the Ehrlich Motorcycle Company. And Joe Ehrlich was quite famous actually for some of the work he did, not only back in the 60s but through into the 80s and 90s. There was people still racing his motorcycles when I was racing in the 80s, so he did come up with some interesting and fascinating designs for alternative types of engine. He had a 4-stroke that had a really weird crank arrangement that actually meant it was effectively variable compression. This would be a lot easier in daylight, where I could really see where I was going. Probably be easier if I shut up as well, but I'll carry on talking. Yeah, and Degner got a bike to take to Argentina for the final round in 1961, and I think he had to win the race to win the title, but it ended up with Rob Phillips won the race for Honda because the Argentine authorities managed somehow to hold the EMC bike up in customs on the way through. Now, whether that was with a bit of collusion from other parties, I don't know, but he did still win the title the following year, basically on a bike he built himself, which is pretty impressive. Okay, with the factory Suzuki squad helping him out, but patience required to get around here quickly. You really just want to stomp on the throttle. So tempting to just stomp on the throttle, whoop, and end up just pushing the front, pushing the front, pushing the front. Same goes for there. Off as you come out of spoon. not spoon. Really should be able to get around here flat, but I just don't seem to be able to do it in the dark. I have to say I do like the layout of this, but then I like the layout of the real thing as well. But just trying to remember who it was. See, that was Jensen Button was a bit of a specialist around here because he spent so long in Japan and still does. Bit better, it was actually slow. There you go, can't have everything in life. Oops. That was terrible. So we'll take it flat. Get off the grass. Oh, just about. Also, if you take it flat, you're then going, am I just scrubbing the crap out of the front tyres and ending up with no front tyre by the end of however many laps it is we're meant to be doing? 25, is it? All those lovely sounding Jaguars. Right, back to the pits. I don't think we can go a lot quicker than that, certainly not in the dark. How's the temperature? Oh, God, not good. 62. I think we should be alright for temperature. We're going to skip to the end, and we are at the front still. Right, 25 laps I think this is. Yep, better make sure I've got enough fuel. I think I did up it to, yeah. Yeah, that's as much as we can carry, is it? Oh well. That better be enough. Oh, might need a splash and dash at the end. What if I reduce the boost pressure by a couple of percent? That gives a little bit more. Nah, sod it. We'll leave it where it is. Don't know what I said. I don't think I changed it, did I? Right. He's jumping ahead of me, the cheeky bugger. Did I time it right? I think I did.
What's right? You've got a car right. Okay, he's cleared you.
He wasn't taking any prisoners, was he? A bit of understeer there. That's slightly too warm front tyres to start with.
One place down. Let's push to recover this. Come on, you can do this.
That was a damn funny line he was taking. And he goes out there like a scolded cat. Let's see if we can catch him up.
He's 2 lengths back. Still there.
impression it might be another one of these I'm chasing him whilst being chased jobs. Well, back in, getting away with it. I think he's closing on us. He is.
One length behind. Not one, 2 lengths back.
Get off the curbs. That was a terrible line through there. I remember the first time I ever tried going around here, I spun on the inside curve on there and went, where the hell am I going?
Half length back, watch your line.
Oh, don't go too wide. Him ahead has pulled out a huge gap. How is he so fast in the bloody race? I think he's even faster in the race than he was in qualifying. Oh,
2 lengths back.
come on, thank you. That was annoying. Got dragged off the back edge of the curb. Might be lonely for Christmas this year. Waiting turn. Can't quite catch those ahead. Slightly quicker than the ones behind. I don't know why those Nissans are so damn quick in race trim. It's not like I took all the fuel out to do the bloody qualifying. It's almost like they've got the aggression the wrong way around or something, so they go slightly less aggressive in qualifying and ridiculously aggressive in the race. Shouldn't have gone down a second for that, that was silly. He's pulled out half a straight. Losing tyre temperature slowly here, which is not helping.
Just at your own personal best fastest lap. Keep it up.
Just 11 seconds off the lead already. That is just ridiculous. Get back on the track. Wait for Pete. Why do I keep going down a second for that? Stop doing it, you plonker. Hear the sound of cars going underneath us there as we went over the crossover. No, just don't seem to have quite enough grip to get around there flat all the time. To the right. Alright, pain in the bum. You can set your fast for that. I know. My driving seems to be getting worse. Come on. Only down to third. Only down to third. Much better.
That's your fastest second sector. Keep it up. Nice one.
Yes, because I stopped driving like an idiot. Slight lift, turn in and plant the throttle again, and that was fine around there, so that helped. Right. Jesus, 17 seconds.
That's your fastest lap in the race so far. Great consistent laps. Just try and find a little bit more pace here and there.
Getting closed on at all or not? So tempted to go steamy through the second part of the spoon curve and run wide. Only a partial lift, getting there. I just hope we don't have to use the pits here because I can never work out where the bloody entrance is around here.
Nice one, UPB.
And that's one of those interesting corners where you start off right foot, heel and toe, and then you halfway around you swap over to left foot braking because you're not trying to change gear, which is a two-step job on the pedals. Going there a little dab of left foot as you don't really change gear.
Okay, that's your best second do today.
So we get away with a quarter lift. I wasn't watching it, but it might have been a quarter, it might have been slightly more than that. It wasn't a complete lift, just a partial. Alright.
That's your fastest lap so far today.
Oops. Too late turning in there because you will end up in a kitty litter. Looks like we're getting a good build up of rubber here, as you can see the colour of the track is changing. Good exit there. Little left, little. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I thought we were heading for disaster on the outside curve there for a second. How are we doing fuel wise? I think we should be alright.
Good job. Keep pushing. Okay, you've got good consistent pace. You're going to need to pick it up a bit. Let's push hard.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Benny boy? Tightening the line up on the exit entrance to that, and then a little bit wide there. Itch. Try not to run those curves on Degners either between them or on the exit, because they have nasty drop off on the back edge and you get hooked on them. Understeer there. Should have dabbed the brake a little bit to get the front end in. I think we may have hit the cone up last time, or somebody else has. In theory, as the track gets faster and we end up with less fuel, I should get faster and faster every single lap, up until the point of my tyres. The grip drops off. Whoop. Faster than it. I won't if I keep doing that. Faster than the gains from the weight reduction. Managed to equalise with the two Nissans ahead. That's better. Excuse the monkey impressions, I've got an itchy side. Ooh. There's always a thought of disaster going over them curves on the exit there, as it's decidedly once you get there. Use that inside curve a little bit there to help rotate the car. Yeah, the car's going over the top. I presume you'll hear that coming over on the video there. And a few crossover circuits around. Consider we're on the softer tyres. They do last really well. I don't know how many or how long a stint you can get out of them. Probably you get double stint those if you're careful on the right side of the circuit.
A bit more now. See what you can pull out of it.
Oop. Hit the edge of that curve a little bit. Oh, it's very tight. Front end was drifting towards the edge of the circuit a little bit there. When you get spoon right, it's really, really satisfying. When you get it wrong, it's a case of, well, again, that felt really quite nasty. It's not like we haven't got a reasonable amount of heat in the front tyre there. Left's a little bit chilly, but a little bit rushed. Let's try slightly wider and straighten out the exit a bit more. Strange how, even though you're done for hundreds or even thousands of laps running a circuit, you'll still find yourself playing with lines all the way through a race. Always searching for that extra tenth somewhere, or careful. Do not stick too much on the grass on the inside, you can end up coming a cropper. Holy crap, we're coming up the lap. Coming up the lap, people, after only half a race, which is interesting. Now, is that the other type of Nissan? I believe it is. This is where we have to be a little bit careful, because obviously we'll end up getting our air stolen off the front of the car, and that's the last thing you want going through here. Is a lack of front end grip, because you will obviously end up all over the place. Inside, outside, is it going to give us room or not?
Left side. You're good, all clear.
Always a bit of a scary moment when you come up behind somebody and you're never sure where they're going. That's one of the things about racing motorcycles, it's always a bit easier to get past people, assuming you got the
traffic ahead, back markers coming up.
assuming you got the wherewithal down the straights to get past them, it makes it quite easy. Otherwise, the amount you have to compromise your line on a motorcycle is so much smaller than on a car. Because obviously, if I'm halfway across the middle of the road in a car, I've heavily compromised my line. Whereas on a bike, nowhere near as compromised, because you're both on the same side of the road, effectively.
One length back.
So I didn't spend an inordinate amount of time when racing. Is he trying to get out of the way? Is he just being terribly strange?
On the left side. You're good, you're clear.
That was hard work. Especially considering it was my own teammate. Yeah, I didn't spend an inordinate amount of time overtaking people, but certainly not lapping them anyway. Like, get off a curb. I did have a few races where second there. Ended up catching up with a few people. I'm wondering why. Oh, I did get lapped a couple of times, I'm quite happy to admit. Either down to machine problems or once because I started off in a 25 lap race around Snetterton, it was wet and I decided I didn't want to take too many chances and my mate was quite prepared to take a few more. At least my bike finished the race in one piece, which is more than his did. Because half his exhaust pipe fell off. I don't know if it's any quicker to go around here and forth or not. Yeah, I can only remember 3 races where I got lapped. Yeah, I think it was 3. One was the 25 lap race, which started off wet. Both the others were down to my bike not wanting to start, and by the time I got it started, I was the best part of a lap down already. You just end up using it as a practice session, Just around somewhere like Snetterton. You always have the choice of if you knew somebody was catching it at the end of the back straight, just getting out of the way and running straight on. We're 50 seconds off the lead. They're 1.2 seconds, 1.4, 1.2, 1.4 seconds apart. Looks top gear will be useful at that point.
No risk with this back marker, mate. Just get on past it.
I don't need to take too many risks. Next car's what? 30 odd seconds behind us. There. It was almost like I pressed the clutch and it didn't come up. Very strange. Definitely felt like I lost a whole load of front end. me grip. Following another car there, so let it slick up the inside, hopefully.
All good, you're clear now. 2 lengths behind.
Yeah, I just overtake him, of course he's 2 lengths behind. Work out how far behind they are. 52 seconds. We might make the end of the race before they catch us.
Your pace is steady and consistent. You just need a bit more now. Come on, dig deep.
Too much inside. No, that wasn't too bad at all, actually. Do it again. He's getting a lazy left leg. Our left leg is getting bored, it doesn't want to work anymore. Right, let's see if we can stick a more representative lap in. Whoa, yeah. Not doing that. What the hell? One of them was pitted.
On your left.
Well, yeah, I saw him. He's on my left.
You're clear. 2 lengths behind you.
See, we've got enough fuel to finish the race. Why is he pitted? Don't tell me he's got an endurance car with a very small fuel tank, which just seems like a ridiculous drop off for any manufacturer. That was the first two pitting, they would have done it by now. On the curb. Done a little bit wider there, I definitely feel like I'm losing a bit of front end there. The tyres are getting even colder, possibly. Reasonable temperature in the front right.
Take this one swiftly and just slide past.
I will just slide past if he cooperates. If he doesn't, I will have to be forceful and make some room. Sometimes I think the AI are trying to be helpful and actually make things worse when you try to overtake them, because they sort of decide, oh, I'm going to give you a bit of room in the most ridiculous places. But having said that, so do real people online at times, and sort of they expect you to do some really weird overtaking. My rear grip disappeared there. Now where's my front grip gone? Bled off in the car in front.
Left side.
Oh, get back on the track.
All clear. Watch your left.
Mate of mine up, all clear, I'll watch me left.
Okay, clear, you're good.
Right, there's another one pitted.
Nice pace. Just try and pick it up a little bit. You're very consistent. Now you can just dig out a few extra tenths of a second.
And they're coming up the leader is coming up the straight. The main star thing is straight, so he's catching me. What sort of ridiculous lap times they're doing. Oh, I was quite surprised I didn't get hooked on that curving. There he is. Just heading into Spoon Curve. Just better. Earlier turning helped. They're halfway up the straight now. Ouch. You're going to tell me I'm clear then, Ben? Oops. Wide. That was terrible. That felt really good actually, that exit. Oh blimey, they're almost into the Spoon Curve as I'm coming out of it now. It's going to be touch and go. They're on their 24th lap at the moment, so they're just coming up to start their last lap.
Keep it clean, no risk.
Just about hold them off to the end of the race. There's no way they're going to catch us on this lap. Oops. Back out the throttle there because we were losing the front end. Park in the middle of the corner, why don't you? Get the inside.
You're clear.
I think the case of yes, bloody reluctantly. Oh, and the leading AI is stuck behind about 4 other cars in a train coming around Spoon Curve. Right. Have we got a clearish lap? I think we have, so should we try and give it a big one on the last lap? There's a certain bizarre satisfaction in sticking in your fastest lap on the last lap. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like I've saved enough time that I can do this, so I'll do it. No, bugger. Ain't going to do it after doing that. Really good. Turn in here at just the right time. So hold it. Oh, couldn't quite persuade myself to hold it flat, but we're going to do it. Sticking our fastest lap on the last lap. So I don't scrub the tyres too much over the lines. And yeah, just about made the fastest. Our fastest lap, definitely not the fastest lap, I shouldn't think. I'm going to put that down as a pretty good effort. As to see how many people we lapped. 1 or 2. Now we have the fun of trying to work out where the hell the pit entrance is, because I can never find it. We did a endurance race around here, and I think I got a penalty every time I pitted because I just never could find the pit entrance, especially in the dark. Because that's, I seem to recall that was being done in the dark, and it's like I have enough trouble finding it in daylight. The other one, of course, is. You're tooting around the last corner trying to work out where the entrance to the bloody pit is, and one of the AI comes in and sideswipes you into the pit wall or something daft. I do believe I seem to recall hitting the end of the pit wall on one of my pits and had to reverse back again and then go in a second time. Well, we weren't a million miles out on the field anyway. Right. It's not that one. It's not that one. Somehow it's that one, but I really don't know where the bloody entrance was. What? Bizarre. Lumpy pitting. Lumpy pits. Yeah, that was 1 minute 21 behind. That is ridiculous. And I believe that's the same person behind us as the... Oh, hang on, was it M was behind us? James Hinchcliffe? Oh, really? God blimey, my teammate was not last. Bit of a case of 2x2s for some of these. Right. Theatre replay. Oh, bloody hell, that's loud. Right, that was too loud, man. TSM Classic Masters Trophy. Ooh. Ooh. No idea what that is, but whatever. Right, where's the next race going to be? Hockenheim National. Why the National Circuit? That seems like a strange thing to do. Oh, and the last round will be at Sportsland Sugo. Can't wait for that one, but we'll have to do the next one first. Well, that was another one of those. I really wish I could work out why the first two are so ridiculously faster than the rest of the field. It feels like you always want to go, well, if I cut the AI down to 85 or something ridiculous, I'll be able to compete with those two. But then you'll absolutely kill everything else. Or do I want to raise it a bit to get the rest of the field to be a bit closer, and then end up with being lapped 3 times by these two? Don't know. So we'll leave it where it is for now, and next time out will be at Hockenheim in the 7th of November, so I suspect that'll be a tad chilly, even more chilly than Japan was. Cold tyres all round, I suspect. Right, that's that for today. We've opened up a bit of a lead on the 4th place. Just going to have a look. Team, we're still behind the others. Oh, my teammate he hasn't scored a point yet, has he? Has he? Not one. Not 1 point. Gee. I'm going to have to sack him. Talk to the team manager. Right, well, that was not Suzuka. That was somewhere that looks a bit like Suzuka, but isn't Suzuka, with a couple of different corners. But still a really nice circuit if you haven't played round. I've forgotten what it's called now. The other Japanese circuit. Give it a shot, you'll enjoy it. It's got a nice flow to it. Some of the other layouts are a little bit interesting. There's where the hairpin should be, where you turn left, there's actually one that's got a chicane there, and if you do use that one and you don't realise it is that one that you're playing on, and you suddenly come up there expecting it to just be able to give it the berries up the hill, you suddenly find yourself having to brake very hard. Been there, done that, rammed the back of another car. Embarrassing, but there you go. So, right, that's I still can't remember the name of the bloody circuit we just been to. That's the not Suzuka circuit, done and dusted, and the next round will be Hockenheim National. And till then, enjoy your racing and have fun. See you soon.